Good day and welcome aboard, everyone. My name is HarleyTrek, and these are the voyages. Today is Saturday, July the 9th, and it is 8 o'clock in the morning. This morning finds me on my way to the Harley dealership. Nothing major, but I have had an issue, and it's an issue with this era of electric glide with lower fairings, or I'm assuming any bike, street glide, you can put lower fairings on, these same ones. But the little flappy vent doors lose their spring after a while, and they will not hold position, and they tend to just flap around, and you really can't repair them. The doors are held in to the glove box assembly with a carriage bolt type setup. So I know I have tried to get them loose because I was just going to take them off, because when you're moving down the road they tend to stay closed, and that is no bueno when you've got heat like we've got. It's bad for me and it's worse for the bike because it reduces airflow to the engine. So when I got my service interval done back in April, they asked if I wanted to replace them, and got a quote, and I said sure. It says okie dokie, we'll call you when we've got them in, and you can just come in and get them done. Well, days turned into weeks, and need a little fogging up here. Days turned into weeks, and I thought, well, they've just lost my order and forgot clean about me. Well, the other day I get a call from the dealership saying, we've got these, do you still want them? I said, wouldn't have ordered them if I hadn't wanted them. I was waiting on a call, and I've never got a call. It's like, well, we've got them, you can come get them. I said, alrighty then, I'll come get them. And that's where I'm off to this morning. Saturday service department is first come, first serve, so they don't open till 9. They recommended that I get there between 8:30 and 8:45 because I have to be somewhere at 11 this morning. So they've got to get with it. I've got to be there to where I'm first in line, I hope, because I ain't got time to lollygag around. This is the first time I've been on Betty here in a good 2 weeks. I've been riding, as you well know. I have been getting me some sporty love, and I had forgotten just how fun that bike is to ride. It's light, Harley-wise anyway, especially compared to Big Girl here. And with the heat, I am really enjoying a fairingless ride. It really ups the old tolerance level as long as you don't have to sit in traffic. I've said, but I have when Dad bought the bike from me and was making payments, I was still carrying the note. The bike was in my name, registered to me. I carried the insurance on it, and he was just making the note payment to me, and I was just paying the credit union. And unfortunately, when he passed, there were only like 5 or 6 payments left. Well, I have paid that off. I have the title, and the Sportster is mine. I own a motorcycle, and it's pretty darn cool. Let's see if I can do this without getting killed. There's definitely an adjustment phase going from one bike to the other, I can tell you that. But it comes back pretty quick. Now, I really need to get over, so I'm going to have to slow down in the slow lane. Well, I don't want to go to Atlanta. And yes, I'm partially squidding. Is there a half-term squidlet? Pseudo-squid? Para-squid? It's 8:13 in the morning and it is 72 degrees, I believe, with a heat index of 79. We did get some thunderstorms rolling through last night, and it looks like we got some rain. I know thunder woke me up at least once overnight. But we didn't get enough. We're like 8 inches below normal, and we're in a pseudo drought situation. But, you know, say what you will about all the gear all the time, and yes, I'm not going to debate the merits of wearing full gear when you ride, but I mean, dang, sometimes it's just too darn hot, and that's a decision I make. Now, I always wear pants, jeans, and boots, gloves, and a helmet. But the shirt style and jacket is optional. And I say this morning, it feels pretty darn fantastic. Clicking along at 70 miles an hour in no sleeves. Fellow motovloggers at the recent meetup, they had the hydration vests and the mesh jackets and what have you. And I don't have a mesh jacket. I've got a textile jacket that's vented that I tried wearing for about 2 minutes in 90-degree weather, and I don't care how many slashes I had in it, it was still hot as crap. So that went back in the tour pack. I've seen those little neck cooler thingies. It's basically a chamois that you dry your vehicle off with, that you soak in cold water and wrap around your neck. The thought being that if all your blood flow goes through your neck, of course, most of you anyway, and if you cool the blood as it passes through your neck, it will reduce your overall body temperature. I think Walmart's got them for $5. I think I might try one of those and see what it does for you. It's a cheap investment. I don't know about a hydration vest that you soak in ice water or put in the freezer or something like that, and then basically ride wet. It seems a bit ironic to me. You know, we complain when it's cold, we complain when it's hot. That's just the nature of being human, I guess. We just do less riding during the middle of the day, more in the morning and more in the evening. Thought about going out last night, but you know, and I don't know what it's like in your areas, but I mean, it seems like every couple of days somebody's getting clobbered on a bike. And while I'm not scared to ride at night, of course now, you know, it's daylight around here till like 9:30 p.m. Definitely plenty of time once the sun gets down some to get out and clock some miles. But I'm just leery about riding in the dark around here, because it seems like at least most of the accidents around here happen after dark. The most recent one, I think the fella died. There was 3 guys, and from all reports, they were greatly exceeding the posted speed limit. I'm assuming they were on sport bikes, because the guy that punched his ticket lost it in a turn, crossed the center line, and plowed into the front end of a pickup truck, which ain't no good for nobody. And I'm going to be way early. It's all right. I'd rather be early than late. But I'm a little leery. I mean, this thing lights up like a Christmas tree. The Sporty, I've got some LEDs on it, as I posted in a walk-around video, but there's a day maker in that thing's future. Probably when I get my tax return next year. I'll invest the money and put a day maker on Dad's bike. Take us out of warp. Get caught by this light. Bid my adieus. Ladies and gentlemen, always remember, ride 'em if you got 'em, and live long and prosper.